want to see if that. Good afternoon, everyone. Here we are. I believe it's around 2:15, 2:09, down here in Fort Collins, and this is the final game of Fraser Valley's bout for the win in this tournament. I'm trying to remember what it's called, the winner something tournament, but we've got a repeat of last night's game, hopefully not in the score, and hopefully we'll get the boys kind of playing their game today, but we're playing Fraser Valley Eagles against the Texas Warriors over here. Texas Warriors in blue, Fraser Valley Eagles obviously in white and red. And last night's game, it was a battle in terms of score. Final score was 1-0. Warriors won. And to be honest, I would say Fraser just didn't quite bring their full game. We don't have two full lines. I think a number of players played double shifts, triple shifts, but still fought hard and ready to come out today. Clint and I are going to be calling it together. This is Dan over here.
All right, so, well, we're shorthanded once again here. This time we're going to have Johnny out, as well as Miles. So we're going to have to see who's going to step up for the team here. And see who can jump in and take some of those player spots. Now, we do have Gunner Daily Goldbeck, so it's good to see him here today.
I was walking in here, and just coming down the rink, I saw Johnny. I said, Johnny, how you doing? He said, decent.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. He's sitting out this game, but when I saw Gunner, I was like, come on, buddy.
Bringing Gunner in, this team likes to check, and they like to get physical, so having Gunner out there would be tremendous help as well. So someone's gonna have to step up and take Johnny's place, as leading scorers of the team. So we'll see who it's gonna be today.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was thinking about Judah, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think Judah is Judah and Gunner. Now that the Gunner's here, only 9th graders. We were wondering if it was just gonna end up being Judah in there from the 9th grade, but thankfully Gunner's in, and then this 8th grade crew is pretty strong. So. Excited to see them play. In goalie is going to be Ridge. So Ridge, Bobo in goal. Balin played last night. Great game in the net. And Ridge has had a really good tournament so far as well. So looking forward to seeing him play.
Well, we told him this morning, hey, we're playing Texas again. And he said, good, I'm not scared. Let's go.
Come on.
He's ready for it.
That's awesome. All right, buzzer blow. We'll get these boys. They'll circle up. They'll grab some pucks, and we'll get ready to get underway here. Fort Collins, Fraser Valley Eagles against the Texas Warriors for this final championship game of the. What's the name of the tournament? I was trying to remember. The Winter something.
Winter Classic, I want to say.
Winter Classic. We can call it the Winter Classic.
I think that is it. Let's see. When we have the banner.
Either way, when we have the banner, it'll be very clear. And we will actually end up with a banner. We just don't know which one. I think there is a second place banner, but we're hoping and pushing.
These Blues are first place or nothing, so.
That's right.
They're pep talking it up right now. It's always fun to listen to them down there and see which one of them's doing it, but here we go.
We've got coaches on the bench. Johnny.
Full contingent of coaches.
Sitting
Now we have
there.
Mark back down there.
Love to be playing. And it looks like we're going to start out here on the ice with Moon, DeGarmo, and Waldo. No, Moon, DeGarmo, and Purdy, and then Daly Gould and Shapansky on defense. DeGarmo taking the face-off. There's some energy in the room as we get ready to start here. Puck's about to be dropped. Checking on the goalies. Goalies are ready. Here we go. DeGarmo with the face-off. Puck is down. Fraser trying to get through there. A little bit of a trip. Texas.
I feel like Texas didn't see our true potential in this game. So let's hope
that's right. Maybe it will throw him off. Good job by Moon getting his shoulder on that player. Daily Gould going for it. Comes back into our zone. Knocked down into the corner. Icing call. It's always good to get a couple seconds on the ice. Get the feel for it. Start out good and strong.
Hopefully the boys got some good rest last night. They're coming out. But
Yeah.
The only game today, so...
It was nice to not have a game until 2:15. All right, same guys up front. DeGarmo with the hit. Goes up, Moon. Daily Gould. Sends it out wide. Texas able to keep it in. Moon's going to grab it. He's going to skate down. He's got DeGarmo there. DeGarmo looking for the pass. Shot towards the goal. It's gloved there in the back. What do you think about the first, how many seconds has that been? First minute and a half?
We got the first shot on goal, so I'm happy about
That's
that.
nice.
Let's see if we can keep it down here on this end of the ice for a while.
0-0 the score, 13:27 left to go in the first period. Goes back to Gould. Gould shoots it in, wide of the goal. Shapansky's going to have it on the far side, taking point. Comes out of the zone. Texas able to hit it out there. Shapansky trying to get control over it. Texas ends up with it. Texas hoping to get it going, gets it into the zone. Shapansky's putting some pressure on. Texas sends it around the back. Sends it to the middle. Good job by Gunner. Daily Gould getting out there. DeGarmo chasing it down. Purdy, he's got it in there. He's got DeGarmo if he needs him. He's got the pass. Goes to the pass. Oh, it's too high. DeGarmo tries knocking that one out of the air. Slaps it back towards the goal. Purdy on it. Texas able to control. There's a little extracurricular. Did you see what was going on back there?
But I did. We have the box open.
Looks like two players going in. So Moon and one of their players.
Was that their 29? Because
Those two were going at it a little bit last night.
So I can't tell if that's 29 for them or not.
Thomas, Waldo on the ice. On defense, Daily Gould and Madsen.
We're gonna do a 5-5.
Looks like we'll pull McNeil in.
It looks like it was up on the wing again, so and not dropped back on defense.
All right, Waldo with a face-off. All right, they're switching up the face-off player there. Waldo's still there. Puck goes back to Texas. Texas is going to skate it behind the goal. Thomas pushing on hard. Madsen can't quite reach it. They're coming out wide. Racing down. This is going to be an icing call. We'll bring it back down for a reset. Same boys taking the face off. Just on the other side of the Texas Warriors side of the ice. Waldo with the face off. Thomas in there. McNeil in there. Daily Gould and Madsen on defense. Gould passes it back in. Thomas skates it through into the middle. Texas player gets tripped up, but knocks the puck out. Goes back. This one's coming. Maybe another icing call, and it is. So we're going to keep, at this point, resetting. Hard to get a flow of play here like that. They go back down. We got a switch there for Daily Gould and Shapansky. Shapansky coming in on defense. Waldo again with face-off. Thomas in the middle. McNeil on the outside. Puck goes down. Texas skates it back. Thomas with pressure on. Comes outside wide. Texas sends it forward. Looking for the pass to the middle. It's going to go to Shapansky. Shapansky slowing it down. He's going to knock it forward. Thomas getting a stick on it. Goes back outside to Texas. Texas bringing it back into the neutral zone. They're coming through. Set it up. Shapansky. He's on it. He's got some time. Texas player coming on strong. Flicks it outside. Goes to Texas. Texas shot towards the goal. Knocked down. Good job by Bobo getting a pad on that. Wasn't coming in fast, but it was high, and there was a danger for deflection. Good shot there. Comes outside wide. Waldo knocks it outside. Waldo trying to get it out of the zone. Texas grabs it. Texas is going to skate it from behind. Szczepanski coming on. Szczepanski, good defense, gets it out of the way, whips around the corner. Texas is going to get it up top. They knock it back in. Waldo trying to get it out of there, goes to the middle. Szczepanski bounces it out, goes to a Texas player. Texas trying to get it out of there. It's in the middle. We got to get it out of the zone. Texas is going for it. Fraser slapping at it. McNeil tries to get it out. Comes up top. It stays in the zone. Texas resetting. Takes a fan at it. Thomas with some pressure. Goes out neutral zone. Texas is going to launch that one in. No icing call. Bobo was ready. Line change. Madsen sends it down. Good job by Purdy. Purdy gets a stick on it. Great forecheck. Goes into the goal. Oh, man, deflected outside wide. Chance there. Texas coming back hard. Szczepanski on defense. Thomas there as well. Good job by Szczepanski. Getting him out there. Good hit by Thomas. Knocking the player to the ice. Purdy skating it down. He's got DeGarmo. DeGarmo on the far side. They're going. Thomas skating in. Purdy also up there. Slap it towards the goal. It's going to go behind. Purdy's racing to it. Purdy keeps it in the zone. Daley Gould knocks it in. It's down in the far corner. They're fighting for it in the corner. Comes outside wide. DeGarmo hoping for something. Good kick skate. Keeping it in. Thomas skating this one around. Sends it back. Daley Gould's going to have it here. He fans on it. Texas. They've got a chance here in the middle. Looking for the pass. Good job by Szczepanski. Oh, man. Good job, Bobo, as they had a player right in the middle. Made a shot at it, but Bobo able to get it out of the way. DeGarmo coming back the other direction. It's a 2-on-2. DeGarmo skating wide. He gets around one player. Goes for the shot right into the goalie. Goalie's able to swallow it up. Get these boys a little bit of a breather.
Texas with the stout defense and a good forecheck here, Dan. They were coming back pretty fast. So.
Yeah, that seemed like that was the play last night. Texas kept getting sticks on the puck and breaking up our passes. I feel like the boys are connecting a little bit better so far, though. We'll hope it stays that way. Both boys are out of the box. So we've got Moon back into play.
Passing has been a little crisp this game. So.
Yep, that's right. DeGarmo, Moon, and Thomas up front. Daley Gould, and it looks like Purdy on defense. And this is going to be the challenge of this game, is doing these double shifts. Thomas was just on for a pretty long shift.
Texas, there's no confusion. Maybe Texas is
okay, so it looks like Moon had a penalty, but his was just a regular minor. It looks like Texas had a longer penalty, maybe.
Minutes on, so it's
maybe it's a new penalty. So power play for Fraser. Thomas slapping at it. Texas going to skate it out. Purdy on defense, also Daley Gould. Texas slaps it around. It's going to go around the corner. Daley Gould chasing it with a Texas player right on there. Moon trying to get it in the corner, goes to Texas. Texas slapping it around. Purdy, Moon outside wide. He's got Thomas, he's got DeGarmo. DeGarmo sends it across to Moon. Moon knocks it in, goes to a Texas player. Purdy skates it around. Thomas also in there. And Moon. Shot towards the goal. Deflected out wide. Goes behind the net. Purdy skating it around. Thomas up top. Actually, DeGarmo's up top. Goalie covers it up. Good shot towards the goal. Boys staying on. Moon is taking the assistant jersey as Johnny's off. So Moon and Thomas as assistants. Szczepanski as the captain. DeGarmo with the face-off. Puck goes to Thomas. Thomas slaps it. Texas ends up with it. DeGarmo, shot towards the goal. Bounces over the top of the goal. Moon's there. Big hit into the boards. Thomas skating for it. Good check. Another check by Moon and 29. Those guys are going at it. We'll see if this keeps going all game. Thomas sends it back to Madsen. Madsen's fans on it. And it's going to be a race towards the goal here. Bobo, good job. Great poke check by Bobo as that one was coming in. And we're going to have Purdy taking this one down here. Bobo just made the perfect timing on that. Thomas gets a stick on it. He's skating that one down the other side. Putting the pressure on.
Rich just kind of waited for the last second to decide if he wanted to go for that or not. And,
yep. Probably the right time to come in. Couldn't have waited any longer, but too much earlier, and it was maybe risking a little move. We're going to get a line change, get a break for this front line. It's been skating hard. 0-0 to score. We've got 8:25 left to go in the first period. 37 seconds left in the power play. Be great for Fraser to get one on the board here. Strike first.
we have a good philosophy here. We're just sending it on goal and waiting to see if we can get a rebound. So this Texas goalie.
A lot of deflections.
Covering up.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Not a lot of opportunity yet on
Shapansky sends it in. Yeah.
keep this momentum going here.
Daly Gould, good job getting it back into the zone. Comes out wide. DeGarmo's going to have it back here. DeGarmo sending it up to Shapansky. Shapansky back into the middle, goes to Waldo. Puck comes, stays in the zone. Good job, McNeil skating that one through. McNeil has really had a great tournament this weekend. Texas is going to send that one out. Daly Gould coming on, but he's got a player coming on behind him. Icing call. We'll bring this one back to the other side. DeGarmo's still on. Nope, DeGarmo coming off, Thomas coming on for him. Waldo, Thomas, McNeil up front. Daly Gould and Shapansky in the back. Puck goes back under Shapansky's stick. He skates for it, sends it back through, goes to a Texas player. Texas offsides. Waldo with the face-off. We've got Waldo, McNeil, Thomas up front. Daly Gould and Madsen in the back. Puck is down. Goes out, Texas has it. Texas tries to take a shot. Thomas with a good stick on that puck. It's going to go down into the Texas side of the ice, no icing. Thomas able to keep it in the zone, sends it to the middle, hoping somebody's there. Slap shot by Waldo. Oh, great try. That was deflected down by the goalie's end of his stick. And we've got a press now for Texas coming the other direction. Good pressure there, McNeil, Waldo gets this puck. He's going to send it around, look at Thomas, but Texas is going to get there first. Goes towards the goal. Good job, Bobo. Another shot in. Good job, Bobo. Bounces it outside. That one was scary. Madsen, he's got a little time. Sends it up to Thomas. Thomas getting it past their player. Texas able to keep it in. Daly Gould has it back there. He's going to whip it around. Hoping for McNeil here. Goes back to Daly Gould. McNeil has it. Skates it around. Good lift. Thomas is going to skate that one down, but that's going to be an icing call. Thomas going hard. Bring these boys back onto the Fraser side of the ice. 6:36 left to go. 0-0 the score. Reminiscent of last night, at least as far as the score goes, but I feel like Fraser's picking it up today. Puck comes forward, goes to DeGarmo. DeGarmo skating it out, across into the neutral zone. Texas trying to get on it.
Texas with a great work.
Yeah, they tend to be able to get that puck. We just need to be ready for it when it comes. Knocked outside wide by Bobo. Madsen, he's on it. Sends it up to DeGarmo. Comes behind him. Purdy skating this one down. Good pressure by Purdy. Moon's going to get it. He's going to dump it into the corner and chase it down. Goes into the back. Texas whipping it around. Goes to DeGarmo. DeGarmo's looking for the pass. Goes to Moon. Behind the net. Moon sending it in front, but stopped by a Texas player. Shapansky knocking it back down. DeGarmo. He's looking for a chance here. He's got a little play. Goes right into the middle, but goes through a couple players' skates and can't get there. Texas coming back. Slows it down. Good job by Moon. Gets a stick on it. Slows it down. Sends it up to DeGarmo. DeGarmo knocks it into the Texas zone. They're skating it around. Good pressure there by Purdy. Purdy keeping the pressure on. DeGarmo gets a stick on it. Texas hoping to get it out. Goes back there to Madsen. Madsen skating around. Can't quite get to it, but we've got a chance for... Oh, DeGarmo, great shot right towards the goal. Another shot by Purdy. Goes behind the net. They're knocking it around. Big late hit on Moon, and that's going to be a power play for 29 on Moon. That was well after he knocked the puck out of there. Those two have been on each other. Oh, yes. So if you didn't watch the game last night, we saw this multiple times, and this goalie seems to like to kick the goal out, especially when the puck gets around him there. So we'll see what happens. If it keeps happening, hopefully they're going to tell him, you can't be doing that every time the puck gets in tight. Texas getting it out of there. And I'm sorry, there is no power play. That was just a whistle for the goal coming off the moorings. Purdy, shot towards the goal, stopped by the goalie. Face off. Great job, Fraser. I like this last minute or so. Good pressure. We got 4:59 left. Let's keep the pressure on. Yeah. I think, we've got to watch out. I feel like that Texas team can get that, when we have it down on their zone, gets that puck and then makes that return. We've just got to make sure we're ready to get back on it. Daley Gould sends it up, going for Purdy. Purdy skating around the back, trying to send it into the middle. We've got Moon there. Texas moving it down. We've got a 2-on-3, it looks like. Shapansky, good pressure. Shot towards the goal. Good job by Bobo. Double save there. He just kicked out that leg and saved a wide shot. Texas sends it inside. Good job. DeGarmo grabs it. He's got Moon. Goes up to Moon. Moon sends it back to DeGarmo. DeGarmo skating it back and forth. Goes to Daley Gould. Daley Gould towards the middle. Deflected up and over by the goalie. DeGarmo sends it back behind the net. Moon's going to chase it back there. Sends it up to Daley Gould. Comes out wide. Madsen chasing this one down. Madsen's going to have it. Madsen skating it. DeGarmo still in. He gets tripped up. And no call by the ref. Everybody else had their hands up. No call by the ref on that one. Shot towards the goal. Glove by Bobo. Great job, Ridge. We'll get a couple new players on the ice. Looks like Shapansky coming back on defense. Purdy still in. DeGarmo's going to be coming off. Thomas taking his place. Madsen and Purdy on defense. McNeil, Waldo, and Thomas up front. Puck goes back to McNeil. McNeil tries to get it out of the zone. Stopped by a Texas player. Texas, they take a shot. Good deflection by Bobo. A lot of shields in front of him. Good thing he was able to see it. Bobo sends it out wide. Fight behind the back of the net. Texas sends it to the front. Good job by Shapansky. Gets it out of there. Sends it wide. Thomas, hoping to get there. Gets it away from him. Shapansky and Texas in the corner. Goes behind. Flipped up forward. Texas at it. Thomas pushing hard. Good pressure. Goes up to McNeil. Out of the zone. Texas is going to skate it back there. Texas sends it back in. Back around the corner. Shapansky there. Shapansky keeps it going. Goes to Thomas. Thomas trying to keep it going. Big hit. Two players collide. Thomas and Texas. Thomas collides with Texas. Good hit there by McNeil, and just as the Texas player, was about to go for that shot, McNeil on it into the corner. Goes back to Purdy. Purdy up to Thomas. Thomas flicks it forward, and we've got something called. What do they call on that? I'm not sure what the call was. I don't see anybody going to any boxes. The door is open, actually, for the on the Texas side of the ice, and they are sticking someone in the slammer. So nice to have another power play. It was about time, as our players were getting worn out, and hopefully this will give them a chance to get something in the back of the net. DeGarmo up front. We've got Moon and Purdy. Puck gets sent out wide. Icing call. We'll bring this back down to the Texas side of the ice. All right. DeGarmo again at the face-off. 2:44 left to go. Most of that 2 minutes will be a power play for Fraser. Puck comes back to Fraser. DeGarmo, the shot. Oh, good job. Moon takes a shot. Goes wide to Shapansky. Shapansky dumps it in to Purdy. Purdy looking for the pass towards the middle. Gets knocked into the boards. Moon and a Texas player fighting against the wall there. They're trying to get it out of there. They're fighting for it, and it's out. Texas is going to try to zone it out of there. Good job by Daley Gould keeping it in, but Texas is going to get on it, and they're going to come skating down the ice. Send it wide. Shapansky launches it out there to Purdy. Comes out of the zone, goes back to Texas' side. Texas cuts it back. Good job by DeGarmo. Puts a shoulder on the player. Shot towards Ridge. It's wide. Daly Gould chases it down. He's going to skate it across. Gould skating down. Puck gets hung up. Dumps it into the corner. Going to have Purdy on the far side. He gets a stick on it. Keeps it in. Comes outside to Shapansky, and it goes under his stick. Puck's going to go down wide. They're going to blow off the icing. Shapansky. They're pushing on the ice. Player covering up the puck from Texas, and he throws the puck. Purdy coming back the other direction. 3-on-2. Shot towards the goal. Deflected outside wide. Moon catches it. Oh, no, that wasn't Moon. That was McNeil catches it. Madsen's got it. Sends it back over. Purdy trying to bring it into the zone. Sends it across. Looking for McNeil. It gets shot up, or looking for DeGarmo and Moon. Gets shot up into the netting. 9 seconds left to go in the penalty. 56 seconds left to go.
It's our third power play, I think, of the game, man, and we've yet to capitalize on it. So
yeah.
Definitely, this Texas team is standing strong.
Yeah, it feels like, and I don't know, it's easy to call it from the outside, but maybe slow the puck down a little bit and pass it around. But this Texas team does a good job of stealing those passes if they're not just perfect. DeGarmo with the faceoff goes back to Daly Gould. Daly Gould ends up getting picked up by a Texas player. Texas skating it down. We've got Madsen on defense. Shot towards goal, way wide. Texas skating it around. Looking for an opportunity here. Good job by Daly Gould putting pressure on. Texas shot towards the goal, way wide of the goal. Comes out wide. Texas takes it on the point. Sends it towards the middle. Daly Gould slaps it forward, goes towards the middle. Good job by Madsen keeping it out of the front. Shot wide of the goal. We're at full strength on both sides. Moon fighting for it down here. Gould comes outside wide. Madsen's going to take this one. He's got a little time. He's going to send it over there to Moon. Moon sends it across to Purdy. Purdy looking for someone to send it to. Good job. Sends it across to DeGarmo. Moon's going to be on it there. Moon with a little opportunity. Sends it wide. Goes into the goalie. Goalie's able to save it. Big hit by into Moon into the corner. And that's going to be the end of the period. Moon goes down, but thankfully he's up. Grabbing his head a little bit, but shakes it off. Fraser going to go onto the bench here for this end of this first period.
Very reminiscent of last night's game, Dan, and what a good rematch here, but still 0-0. A lot of hits. Very physical game so far. We're taking as many as we're getting, though. We're returning the favor. It's just that, if you can see in the camera, that Texas bench is deep.
Yes.
We're not, so we're going to have to be careful about how we play these guys. Just a little bit more set up there on the passes as well. We've been out of position here and there.
Yep, that's right. Just being ready to get back if they get the puck.
Use some more speed and get in there. But a lot of shots on goal so far, and it's been looking good. Eventually, I think we're going to be able to chip away at that goalie. It's very good for Texas to get one in.
I'm going to hand it over to Clint for second period, and we'll mix this one up a little bit so you're not hearing my voice the whole time. Though my wife was actually wondering, she heard Clint announcing, she's like, Dan, is that you or Clint? So we must have a similar voice in there.
Well, we hope you're not disappointed. Switch off your man standing right next to me, so moving over here. So the boys are getting ready to take positions. Second period coming up here, 14 minutes on the clock. Score 0-0. Face off going to be taken by Fraser. Now it's taken by Waldo. Bringing it down to Judah. Judah's looking for help. He's here in the center, sending it out. Texas is going to pick this one up. Texas bringing it down. Skating in between. Judah sends it up. Daly Gould, who's had some long shifts today for us, sends it up. Texas going to take the loose puck. Sending it up, Texas defender's going to have it. He's going to take the slapper. It was just wide left of the net, right of the net, though. Loose puck, battle forward on the boards. Going to get picked up by Thor momentarily. He tries to send it down to Judah. We do get it knocked out. Here comes Owen. He might have an opportunity here. Fighting for it. Here's Judah. Waiting for the second. Trip though at the end, but no call. Judah came in and looked good there. Looked like he had a great opportunity. Texas goalie though watching it come in. Face-off coming deep here in the Texas zone, which is Waldo taking this face-off. Moon out there, or McNeil out to the right. Battle for it right here in front of us. There's Waldo sending it around, gonna get picked up by Gunner. He takes the shot, and it's gonna get gloved by Texas. Another face-off coming up here. Bringing out some new bodies here. Looks like DeGarmo coming back out. He's gonna have Moon and Purdy. DeGarmo taking this face-off. Takes it, sends it back. Moon with the shot, but it was wide of the goal. Sent around. Gonna get cleared out. Shapansky racing for it. Sends it up. Does get cleared out. Texas has it. They're coming in hot. Sending a shot in on Ridge. Ridge glove save. Most physical team that I think we've seen this year is this Texas team. Not afraid to take some shots and just in great position. Face-off going to be taken deep in our own territory here. DeGarmo's taking it. He's got Madsen back in defense coming out. Pretty playing defense now. Pretty sends it up along the boards. I don't think it cleared. Texas keeping it in. Poked out though. Here we go. It's going to go deep in the Fraser's or Texas zone. They're going to collect, trying to get it out. Puck's still there. Moon putting the pressure on. It's got 4 guys. Moon able to put that one away. Here comes Purdy down. Purdy sends it up. Oh, centering attempt by Moon. It's more physical play there. This guy's down. Bringing up is Texas. We have 3 Fraser players back though. Pressure getting put on by DeGarmo. Sends it up towards the goal, but way high. Moon has it. Sends it up. Gonna bring it down himself. Moon coming down. He's looking for help. Just gonna send it in. A zinger right over the top of the net though. Puck's gonna get floated around. Moon has it. Shuttles it back. Looking first scan there is Purdy. Purdy sends it into the netting from behind though. Back to Purdy. He's by himself. He's looking for the wraparound, but no go. Puck is loose behind the net. Purdy kicks it, loses the stick. Puck is going to go out. Texas trying to clear it. They send it over to DeGarmo. He's got to wait those. Trying to get all players back on sides. Here comes Owen down. Avoids a big hit. Owen bringing it down. He needs someone in the middle with him. With no one there, I think we're going for a change. Owen just skating it around. Drops it off for Shapansky. Shapansky sending it out. Puck's going to float around. Here's DeGarmo. Delivers a good hit. Owen has it. Oh, he's going to find Waldo and he scores! DeGarmo to Waldo for the first goal of the game. First score against Texas in 2 games as well. It's a beautiful look. DeGarmo had it. He found Thor wide in the middle. And Thor just sends it in and gets the score. It's Fraser on the board, 1-0. We have 11:06 left in this second period here. Let's keep it up, boys. Here we go. Face-off going to be taken. Sent down. Picked up by Waldo. Waldo bringing it down. Going to dump it in. Fighting for it is Thomas. Puck's going to get out. Sent down. Big hit by Gunner. Fraser has it. Judah has it back behind. He's looking for some help in the center. He's going to find McNeil for a quick second. Bringing it down back to McNeil. McNeil, a lot of traffic though. Sent it up. Here comes Shapansky keeping it out. Or Gunner, I mean. Sent back towards Ridge. Let it go off his leg pads and take a big bounce. Deep in the Fraser zone. And it's going to get exited. McNeil, first one over there. But 3 Texas players ready to go. Puck goes out. It's going to get sent deep in, and now Madsen has it. He's skating around the net. He's looking to set something up. Sends it out towards Waldo, and he's just going to exit. We had Owen coming off the bench, and he's in a great spot here. Won the beat. Owen has it. Wasn't able to take the shot. Too much traffic. Back to Madsen. Madsen's going to take the shot off the goalie's pads. That's what we need. More of that. All right, puck's going to get loose and picked up by Texas, and they're going to come down. Daily Gold in hot pursuit. keeping the pressure on. Sends it out. Swiped away by Rich. Texas still has it, looking for someone in defense to take the slapper. Ridge was getting screened, but still able to keep that one out. Another shot by Texas, swiped away by Ridge. Flurry of shots on him so far. He's holding in strong. Oh, and a great puck gets kicked out. We're going to have an opportunity here. It's DeGarmo looking for the shot just high at the net. He had Everett with him. Shot just went a little high and over the net. Texas has it, sending it around, loses it. Here's Purdy. Sending it up towards Moon, but no go. Texas possession of the puck as they send it up. Bringing it down, getting in the neutral zone. Swiped away by Purdy with the good defensive move. Good forecheck there. Texas has it though, bringing it into the zone. Shot and is stolen away by Purdy, and here he comes. Purdy down the ice. He's going to have another opportunity. Sends it in. Oh, off the goalie pad. Just slightly off a little bit. A great look by Purdy. As he came flying down, Texas has it. Chipped that by Kai. Chipped that by Owen. Back over to Shapansky. Shapansky sends it up. Knocked away before it made it to the goal, though. Texas sends it back. Fight right in front of us is going to exit the zone. Gunner's got it. He dumps it in. It's going to be an offsides call. Fraser playing physical and tough and hanging in there. Sorry, the camera is just...
Nice to see this flurry of pushes towards the goal. A little energy playing in the team.
They are playing with renewed vigor after that score, so they keep this up. Face-off taken, and it dumped in. Still neutral ice. Thomas pokes at it. Texas tries to get McNeil, sends it up. Still kind of in this neutral ice, pushed on. Gonna go into Fraser's zone. Here's Texas coming down. They're looking for someone to center, nobody home. Texas first one to it. McNeil lays a hit, good shot. Sends it up. Puck is loose still. Gonna go back behind the net. Texas has it. They're trying to set something up. Everyone's yelling about something. The defender has it, sending it up. Shot taken and deflected by Ridge. Here is Judah with it. We have a penalty coming up on somebody because I was a little delayed there. So I don't know who we'll see is going to the box. Looks like it's going to be Shapansky going in. And we are going to be short-handed here at 7:51 in the second period. I didn't see what Shapansky did. Did you?
I didn't either. I was just coming to check if you saw it, but it seemed like it was after a little while.
All right, face-off taken deep here in Fraser zone as we are on the penalty kill. Taken, sit back, fighting for it. Trying to clear it out. And we did not clear it out. The puck gets sent back though. Matson, first one to collect the puck. Trying to look for some help, chips it up along the boards. Texas keeps it in. Sent over, knocked away by, I believe that would be Moon. Sent it all the way down, very slow roll. And we're gonna have an icing call, so it's gonna come back.
Which one are you trying to get?
Oh, I think it's...
Seems like it goes from floppy to tight real quick.
All right, face-off again. We are still on the PK here. Face-off going to be taken by DeGarmo. Sends it out. Texas takes the shot wide of the net. Oh, and they're open, and they're going to score on that